Alright man, we're doing a different type of video today. You know, this isn't my typical gaming video. Today we're gonna nerd out about Yeat and we're gonna rank every Yeat album. This is post ADL. I tried recording this video and by the time I got to like the 5th spot, bro, I was already almost 45 minutes in. So I'm gonna have to compress this. Like, we can't spend more than a couple minutes on each album or we're gonna be here all fucking day. And I don't think anybody wants to watch an hour of me glazing Yeat, you know what I mean? So, and one more disclosure before we get going, y'all gotta realize, you know, I'm sure that's only Yeat fans watching this, bro. Yeat is such a diverse artist. Like, there's so many different types of fans, right? Like, there's motherfuckers that like the rage shit, other people like the cool shit, the calm shit, other people just like when Yeat's rapping, some people like to sing. Like, there's so many different things that the Yeat community wants. Like, there's no way your opinion is gonna align with mine. And you know, I'm in a silly goofy mood today. I'm like, fuck it, let's break down some Yeat, let's rank some shit, and let's have some discussions with people on the internet. Why not? So without further ado, let's fucking dive in. Let's just get this out the way. The bottom spot, the 11th 12th spot, automatically going a different creature wake up call. I'm sure that's not a surprise, you know what I mean? Like, these albums were before Yeat was really doing anything, you know what I mean? Like, his voice didn't even sound good in these albums. He sounded like a fucking squeaker. I don't know how else to put it. He sounded like a kid, which he was a kid, right? But these albums are just not engaging, not fun, just not even on the same level as anything we get following them, which is good, right? I mean, if he was still making music like this, we wouldn't even be sitting here talking about him. All right, I'm punching in post-recording because as I was grabbing the cover art for all these albums, I realized that there was fucking way more Yeat albums before Alive even came out. So I have also heard I'm So Me, but same thing, right? Everything I said about those other two albums applies to I'm So Me as well. So anything that came out before Alive, let's just say it's ass. It's gonna be at the bottom of the list no matter what. Now, moving past that. All right, now it's time to get controversial, right? Anything I rank from here on out, I'm sure I'm gonna get some pushback on it, but I'm putting Alive at number 10. And I know there's gonna be somebody that thinks this is top 3 Yeat, which, I mean, you're a bit delusional, but you know, this album, I respect it, right? This is where Yeat, you could really hear him like gaining his sound and really just establishing like a lot of what we hear from Yeat down the line. A lot of the basis of what Yeat is as an artist was debuted in this album, and I respect it. But when we look at all the songs on here compared to like my top 50 Yeat songs, I don't even know if any of the songs on here crack that list, which automatically is gonna put it that low, right? I mean, it's not like this album is trash. I enjoyed listening to some of the songs on here, but most of them are just kind of meh when you're really adding them up to everything else he's put out. I'm also gonna give you all a few songs I like on each album. So for this one, my top 3: Died Before, Back to Bed, Ecstasy. And I also throw a bonus in there, right? OXY. All good songs. I like listening to them, but they really are not anything special in my opinion. All right, moving into number 9. And like I said, this is controversial, right? It's what every placement will be, and it just shows how great of an artist he is. But at my number 9 spot, I have Afterlife. Now, it pains me to put this here because Afterlife it's a very interesting album. You can tell he was trying a lot of different things. Like, every track kind of has its own unique sound, and there's some of the songs on there that he tried something new with, and it was banging, bro. Like, fire as fuck. But there's a lot of songs on there that I just would never go back and listen to at this point, you know what I mean? And even when this album came out, I'm sitting there listening to it, and I was like, this might be Yeat's weakest album. And even past its release, like, I still kind of hold that same feeling, right? And it sucks because that's definitely the best cover art he's ever had, so the hype was kind of real going into it, but it just did not deliver on what I was hoping for, unfortunately. Also, all of my placements, 10 and down from Alive, Afterlife, and everything, I think these are all good albums, but again, we're comparing all of his albums, you know what I mean? So it's down there at the bottom for me. So top 3 on Afterlife: number 1, Heavyweight, fire. Like, it's just as simple as that. The little background vocals, that Wolf howling, I mean, I love it, bro. I don't know, it's something about it, and he's just flowing on it. It's very nice. Better Off, another good song. No More Talk, I mean, you know, just good. Schmunk is my bonus track on there. That song would have been a lot better without NBA Youngboy, in my opinion. I like how Yeat delivered on there, but it's still a solid song. I can still listen to it. Youngboy's part isn't fucking garbage, but it kind of brings the track down a bit, in my opinion. All right, number 8, 4L. Now, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Look, let me explain. So 4L was the first Yeat album I ever listened to, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what songs I listened to off this album, but immediately I was like, this dude Yeat is not it, you know what I mean? I was like, he's not trash, but it just, I don't understand it. You know, I don't know if like the first song I ever listened to was like Okay Cool, or one of those songs at the bottom of the album that just weren't as good as the songs up at the top. But dude, I was not really feeling it. I was like, you know, again, it's not trash, but it's just not for me. And so that's why this album ends up down here And it's not that this album is necessarily bad, but it just left a bad first impression on me, you know? So now this album for sure did grow on me, like as time went on, especially after I became a big Yeat fan. I went back and listened to it again. I realized that I was wrong and that this album actually is pretty fire. But that bad first impression, along with the fact that in my opinion, a lot of the tracks on there are kind of weak, warrants it being this low. And so my top 3 songs on here, all 3 of these songs I'm about to list are top 20 Yeat. Going back to Ella number 1, Money Twerk number 2, Teslas and Rovers number 3. All those songs just have so much order to them, especially fucking Money Twerk. I mean, that goofy ass beat, bro, he just gets on there and starts sliding, bro. Like, it's so raw. It's so fucking good. And then my bonus, I'm about to put y'all on. The Try to Tell You outro, dude, like that song is what I imagine it feels like dying a peaceful death, right? You're laying there slowly fading out, and that's the type of noises you hear as you levitate up into heaven. Hopefully, if you're going to hell, you're probably gonna hear a different song. But if you're going to heaven, I imagine that's the sounds you hear in your head as you rise up to heaven's gates. All right, moving into my number 7 spot, ADL, our new favorite album to fucking debate. So I'll be honest, I don't think ADL is as trash as people are saying it is, and I also don't think it's as good as people are saying it is. I think he kind of, I really think Yeat missed a mark on this album in terms of, you know, satisfying his core fan base while also reaching whatever fucking audience he was trying to engage with the music on here. You know, there's not a lot of tracks on there for the core fan base to like, and I'm not really sure like who is listening to Yeat to hear him sing, you know? Like, I don't think his vocals are bad, but he's like going in like Bruno Mars type of lane. I don't know, I just named some random dude that I know fucking sings, but maybe he did garner a big audience that likes that type of music. But when you haven't dropped an actual album in over a year, you gotta cater to your core fan base a bit more than what we saw in here. I hope this album grows on me a bit more. I'm not mad at him for trying something new. You gotta branch out and evolve. Like, I'm totally with that. Like, every track on here, besides a few that are just complete shitty shit, poopy poop, like, there are a few fucking god-awful stinky booty songs on here, like, I'm gonna be honest. But for the most part, the songs that I don't really care for, I thought they sound good still. Like, I can understand people liking those, and then the songs that still kind of tie into what the core fan base wants to listen to, I think they're solid as well, you know? I think it's just a very mid album, depending on who you are. Like, I understand you hating it, I understand you really liking it, you know what I mean? It's a wide spectrum on this album. So my top 3 on here. Number 1, Silk Face. Bro, this song is sparked, bro. I don't know what it is. It's just such a beautiful track. Like, every piece of it is just fantastic, bro. One of my, I not to gas it up so early into its release, but one of my favorite Yeat songs ever already. Like, it's just smooth. Like, it just feels good to listen to, you know what I mean? So number 2, Live Like This, fire, bro. I mean, like, she lived with the birds. It's as simple as that. I'm gonna just leave it at that. She lived with the birds. And then Face to Flame is my 3rd song in here. It's a cool song, bro. The Geeked Up on Molly intro is kind of, doesn't sound too good, but once you get past that, like the Youngboy verse is fire, Yeats verse is fire. Like, it just, all that on top of the nice ass beat, like, it's cool. It's good music. And then my bonus song is My Way. I really can't stand the intro. It sounds like some fucking Conjuring ass music, but once you get past that, Yeats really just, he's going hard on the track, you know what I mean? It sounds good. And that'll move us into my number 6 spot, Lifestyle. This album here, I have a very interesting relationship with, right? Because there was supposed to be a Lifestyle album that came out before 2093, and Yeat just completely scrapped it. And I was heartbroken, bro, because, oh my god, I was so hyped for this album to come out. There are so many snippets and previews he was posting. Dude, I would literally sit in my car and listen to 20 minutes of Lifestyle snippets, and he just fucking trashed it and dropped 2093 instead. So when I heard that there was a Lifestyle coming out, bro, I was ecstatic. But I was also confused because some of those Lifestyle snippets he put on the 2093 paid album, so I was like, damn, I don't know what we're about to get. But I really do fuck with Lifestyle, and I know a lot of people do not like this album, but it was kind of necessary for him to drop, because just like ADL, there's a lot of backlash on 2093 from like a lot of his core fans. So he kind of did need to just drop an album that was just a lot of like going hard, rapping, loud beats. And you know, I'm not really a fan of his louder music, but dude, the songs on this album, they hit. It sounds like I'm really gassing it up, but I still have it kind of middle of the pack, because I'm gonna be honest, a lot of these songs are really fucking repetitive. I don't think there's very many songs on here that sound similar to one another. Like, there definitely are tracks that do, but for the most part, like, the sounds on this album are just, they hit hard. It's heavy hitting, bro. Like, he's just throwing punches all album, bro. And like, it sounds good. It's just unfortunately really repetitive. Like, these songs don't have a lot of depth in terms of like changing up flows and sounds that we usually get in Yeat albums, but the sounds are so good that I can almost like let it slide. As long as he never drops an album like that again, I can let it slide, you know. Lifestyle is definitely a very interesting album because it really does only cater to one side of the Yeat fan base, but that side that it caters to, it does it very well, I must admit. So my top 3 on Lifestyle: number 1, They Tell Me. Oh my god, bro, what a song that is. I mean, that song literally feels like you're getting kicked in the chest, but you get kicked so hard you fucking go flying through a wall. But this wall isn't a normal wall, like you're going to another dimension, bro. The sounds on this song are so overwhelming, so overstimulating, but something about it is just so beautiful at the same time. Like it's actually insane. Honestly, I couldn't really choose like my other 2. I'm gonna throw Fly Troop and Life Party on there. I feel like those are probably the 2 I've listened to the most outside of They Tell Me. My bonus will be, I don't even know, like all these other songs, they all kind of hit the same way, you know what I mean? A lot of them do sound a bit similar, but also have their own unique sounds. You could really pick damn near any song off here, and it sounds good if you're wanting to listen to a heavy hitting track. All right, number 5. I know this technically is not an album, but Dangerous Summer. I have a love-hate relationship with this tape because it's literally the only thing we got from Yeat all last year, and it was like fucking what, like 11 songs or something. Like I was a little disappointed at first, but I must admit, damn near every song on here is a fucking banger. Just all around, like a very well-rounded tape. I think it caters to every sound that you'd want to hear from Yeat in such a short amount of songs too. Like there really just isn't anything bad I can say about it, which is exactly what you want from a tape. So my top 3 on here: number 1, Loose Leaf. Just something about this song, it radiates aura, and that background, that I mean, it's just, I have no words for it. It is one of my favorite Yeat songs ever. Like I said, it just breathes aura. Come and Go, obviously, right? I mean, one of Yeat's biggest songs ever, rightfully so. I mean, it is just a wonderful track. That is one of the few Yeat songs, like I have a lot of friends who don't like Yeat. That is one of the few songs I can show them and they're like, yeah, that shit's fire. Like it's damn near a perfect song in my opinion. Like it's got everything you'd want from it. It's not super heavy hitting, but it flows so well. And then ADL Is Coming, which, man, I love that song, but goddamn, it gave me false hope for the ADL album. I was hoping that the ADL album was supposed to be kind of like that song ADL Is Coming. I thought that was a preview for what we were getting, and we didn't really get much like it on that album. So good song, but false hope. All right, that moves me into number 4. Number 4, I'm gonna put 2093. So 2093 is by far his most interesting album, right? Because when this shit came out, man, let me tell you, I was not happy. And my reason for that is because I wanted that original Lifestyle we're supposed to get, and we got this instead. And I was like, no fucking way did we go from all these fucking chill ass cool Yeat songs to this. You know, I really didn't care for it too much. And I was like, he tried something new, I respect it. It's like, it doesn't sound bad, but it's just not for me. Until this one fucking moment, bro. I was on a flight and I only had one album download on my Spotify, and it was 2093, because this was like a month after it came out. And I was like, fuck it, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna listen to 2093 one more time. And I don't know what it was, but like this album is perfect for just like sitting there and just listening to sounds, man. Like the sounds on this album are so unique, and the way he utilizes his own sound, mixing it with what's going on the track, like it's hard to put into words, man. Like there is a lot of tracks on here where it's just shit you won't hear anywhere else, to be so honest. For the most part, like I don't really have a lot of 2093 songs on my playlist, but when you go back and you're in the mindset of I'm gonna listen to 2093 type of music, this album just scratches that itch perfectly. Like it's as simple as that. I put it this high because I mean it really is something different. He tried something new. I wasn't fucking with it at first. I know a lot of people weren't, but when you go back and you listen to it for what it really is, he knocked it out the park. All right, my top 3 on 2093. Number 1, Power Trip. Just good song, right? It's like fucking reading a book, like many chapters in that song. You Should Know, number 2. Nothing Changed, number 3. I mean, again, just solid tracks. My bonus is Psycho CEO. That's just because honestly that was like the main song I listened to when 2093 first came out, just because I mean he's rapping on it, he's going hard. It's a heavy hitting song, and that was kind of one of the few songs that delivered that. All right, moving into number 3. Now this top 3, it was hard for me to rank, man. These 3 albums, I mean, they all followed each other up one by one, right? Up to Me, To Alive, Life. That's a 3P right there. That is a Michael Jordan moment of Yeat. By that span right there, he just understood how to stroke on the track and hit the fucking G spot in our ear. So let's break it down, right? Number 3, I have Life. Bro, like damn near no skips on this album. Even the songs that you may consider a skip, like I know somebody probably thinks this is the best song on there. Again, just showing how great of an artist Yeat is. I have nothing but good things to say about Life. I mean, even just leading up to it, the hype was so real, right? You had the snippet for Talk going triple platinum on TikTok before it even came out. And then the album drops. You just so many good songs songs on there, man. Like, even when I was doing my top 3 for this, it was hard for me to choose. Obviously, I have Talk number 1, right? Banger song. I have Crank number 2, one of my personal favorite Yeat songs. Boy, that snippet I had oh my god, bro. I probably listened to that snippet more than I actually listened to the actual song. I was so hyped for that song. He fucking delivered on it. It's such a clean song. Number 3, I have System. Just a smooth track, man. Not when the album first came out, I did not care for System, but that shit for sure grew on me. What a fire song that is too. My bonus, I mean, I could pick anything off of there, to be honest. Like, I don't have a bonus. Every song on there is a bonus, you know what I mean? You could pick whatever. I could throw that number 4. All around, just one of Yeat's most well-rounded albums, right? It just, every type of track you'd want to hear from Yeat, experimental shit, rapping shit, unique flows. I mean, it's all the background vocals, it's all there. I mean, every album, he hits that nail of like solid backgrounds and vocals, but this life is no exception, right? All right, moving into my number 2. My number 2 and my number 1 could flip just how I'm feeling, but number 2, I'm putting 2 Alive. Now, this album is so fucking special to me, man. If it wasn't for Rax Got Me with Gunna, I don't think I'd be a Yeat fan today. Now, let me explain, right? Because like I said, 4L was the first album I listened to, and I wasn't feeling it. But I'm a very big Gunna fan. And at this point in time, anything that Gunna was a part of, I'm listening to. So when I saw he had a song with Yeat, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give this a second chance. So 2 Alive drops. I'm in my car. I'm like, I'm gonna go get some ice cream. We're gonna actually listen to this whole album. I'm gonna give Yeat another chance. And goddamn, that's like one of the best decisions I've made in my fucking life right there. Shit. I mean, 2 Alive, like, it's hard for me to put into words just how good it is and like break it down, but just every track damn near. I mean, there's a few songs I think are a bit weaker, don't get me wrong, but the delivery, the background vocals, the ad-libs, the beats, the switching of the flows, oh bro, it's just a magical experience. Like that is Yeat rapping at it damn near his finest, right? Like, and it's crazy because I know at that time he's getting a lot of comparisons to Cardi. Honestly, I don't really listen to a lot of Cardi's newer shit. I like his older music, but like when I listened to this, I was like, damn, there is nobody rapping like this right now. You know what I mean? Like that's when I realized like this dude is different. This dude is doing it differently, and I was like, I gotta see what else he's got going on. That's when I started going back listening to his other couple albums he had out at the moment. I was like, damn. I was like, what was I talking about? This dude is on a different level. So my top 3 for 2 Alive. Number 1, probably my favorite Yeat song ever, Still Counting. Obviously, the song itself is fucking fire, but it's also infamous because fucking Twisty P. I mean, what an era this was for Yeat too. We had Twisty P going viral. Really, he might have made Yeat blow up, to be honest. Going viral, stomping in fucking puddles barefoot, running around San Diego, just singing unreleased Yeat. Number 2, Just Better. This was my favorite Yeat song on my first listen, so I kind of have to throw it up here just for the seniority's sake. You know what I mean? Number 3, La Geek. I mean, he just really goes hard all fucking track. Like, it's just as simple as that. The whole track, he's just going fucking bonkers on that shit, you know what I mean? And my bonus, one of my other favorite Yeat songs of all time, Can't Die. Just such a unique track, unique beat, unique delivery. Like, he understood the assignment on this fucking song. It's so fire, man. And the background vocals on there, as you can tell, some of my favorite Yeat songs have those very unique background vocals, right? Like, Can't Die is just perfect example of everything Yeat does well. And moves me into my number 1. And I'm sure this isn't a surprise, but Up to Me. Although 2 Alive was the album that put me on to Yeat, Up to Me was the one that made me realize that this motherfucker is actually, it made me realize he's the best artist to come out in the last decade. And I'm not even like trying to glaze when I say that. I know that sounds like blasphemy to most people probably listening to this, but bro, this album literally has no skips. Even the weaker songs on here, still some of his best music. That might be an exaggeration, but dude, this song has no fucking skips, bro. Like, I couldn't even give you a top 3 for this. There's too many to fucking choose from. I mean, I could just go down the list of this album and I'll tell you every song I think is damn near a 10 out of 10. Morning Mud, Got Rich, Let You Know, Stayed the Same, Get Busy's fucking fire, Rockstar was whatever, Trendy Way, whatever, Swerved It, whatever, Yeah, whatever, right? I mean, like, still fun to listen to. You could tell, fire. Facts, it's okay. Back on Him, bruh, fire. Hey, it's okay. And when I'm saying okay, just know I'm still saying these are good songs, but not my favorites. Turban is cool. Twizzy Rich, fire. Told You, bruh, one of my favorite Yeat songs ever. Money So Big, I actually don't care for it too much. I think it's still, obviously it's big for a reason, right? Deserve It, fire. Can't Change is one of the weaker songs, still fire. Calling Me, that's definitely the worst song on here. Lying for Fun, I don't even need to say anything about that. It's 5 minutes of just pure fucking perfectness, okay? Simple as that. All right, well, we've gotten through every album. This is 30 minutes of recording. Hopefully I can get it down to like 20 or something, but very difficult to rank. If anybody made it this far, let me know in the comments what you agree with, what you disagree with, what you would change, what your favorite Yeat song is, what your favorite, just drop it in the comments, man. I made this video because I was feeling a little bored. I didn't feel like playing a game today, so was like, fucking, I'm gonna do this instead, you know what I mean? So, again, this is very different from the shit I typically post on my channel. But if you enjoyed my commentary, my channel is just full of gaming videos, right? There's videos of me throwing it back and playing some old games, getting that nostalgia going, and just having a good time on them. Or I got other videos on my channel, me and the boys playing Arc Raiders, just having a good old time on there. Unfortunately, that's just the state of gaming right now. It's Arc Raiders and old games, you know what I mean? I got nothing else to play. Until something like GTA 6 drops, that's probably what this channel is gonna be. Unless some game just comes out the fucking woods and knocks my fucking pants off, and I got no choice but to stroke on it, you know what I mean? Again, if you enjoyed, drop a like, drop a sub, check out the channel, man. We have a lot of fun over here. At the end of the day, that's the whole point, is to have fun, right? So yeah, thank you for making it to the end if you did. Have a good rest of your day or night, and I will hopefully see y'all on another video.
I really wanna fuck you being all on your phone. It really sucks. And damn, I got a real bitch. And don't be mad, cause you got a fake bitch.